I know it. I know him very well, obviously, and I know that he can get hot on any shot. So him seeing it go in is not a good thing for the opponents. And I didn't notice anything but the shot going in, and then he got hot in the third quarter. And he's done it to a lot of teams, but I think the lack of perimeter depth for our group makes it hard, especially against a super talented guard like him.
Is that one of those things where you can feel the not just the physical fatigue, but the mental fatigue kind of kick in with having to keep up with him?
Yeah, that's. I kind of told the team it seemed like we had very good energy, good pop, rotating around, playing through mistakes and that in the first half, and in the second half, it seemed like we were a step slow, maybe a little tired. I don't know what it was, but I think when Steph got going, the dejection and the kind of putting your head down after he makes some of those shots can be a part of that. Yes.
Jonathan Fagan.
This might be more of what you're referring to, but the last 3 minutes of the first half after you took the largest lead, and then the first 7-8 of the second half, almost everything was three-pointers. What was that just good shots you take them, or were there things offensively that you would have rather been done?
Yeah, so we had opportunities in the paint, and we were taking it to the paint, and we were either getting fouled and not getting the call, or they were really, really collapsing on everything that we did in the paint. So I think you might have noticed, like when Christian would catch in the paint, they would have their whole defense would be in the paint, or when Jay Sean would catch it, like towards the left side, low block, they would just have a bunch of guys going into the paint and forcing us to shoot. And we started off, I believe we were started off 5 for 11 from three. That makes us go 4 for 31 after that. And we see that a lot. That's the game plan of a lot of teams, is to, as the ball gets in the paint, take away our paint opportunities and force us to shoot threes. And the Milwaukee game, we made 25 of them, and tonight we only made 9. So, yeah, that's we see that a bunch, and we want to attack the paint as much as possible, but some teams make it hard.
Zach Allen.
Hey, Coach, what was that conversation like between you and Steph Curry? And how proud of him to see him do the things he's doing in today's game? And is he a generational player? And do you think you ever see a guy like Steph Curry ever in your life?
That's hard to say. I mean, I don't know the answer to this, to that part. If I'll ever see anybody like him, he's special. I mean, he's super special. He's a special person. He's a special player. And the conversation that we had after the game was just, he was just saying how happy he is for me, and he's looking forward to seeing the turnaround when it happens here in Houston under my leadership. So he's great, and he we went through times back when we were kind of going through this point, his rookie year, and we had 7 guys, and had guys foul out and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, to see where he's come from there to where he is now, and MVPs and leading the team and all of those things, it's hard to see when you are the coach of the opposing team, but he's just a great person and a great player.
Jonathan Fagan.
Just ask you about, there were some possessions in the first half, quite a few relative to the current modern game, where you guys were posting up. Jay Sean and KJ Martin. Was that just they got switches and they went after it, or was that something you kind of thought was a strategy for tonight?
No, they got switches, and we always try to attack switches in the paint initially, and then get to space so we can attack from the perimeter. But yeah, that was just a result of the switching that they were doing.
Thanks.